It's over a year now since the beginning of the pandemic, and finally, it's started to look like we're going to see an end to the lockdowns and restrictions, as vaccination programs are now well underway. In the UK, for example, we can finally start going to pubs again next week, and do you know what? Something to celebrate might even be the latest IMF forecasts. Or maybe not if you're not actually a loser. So as vaccination programs are well underway and alongside massive stimulus programs in a number of countries, the IMF have now upgraded their global growth forecast in their World Economic Outlook.
We are now projecting a stronger recovery for the global economy compared with our January forecast, with growth projected to be 6% in 2021 and 4.4% in 2022. After an estimated historic contraction of minus 3.3% in 2020.
So they project that GDP is going to grow by 6% this year. That's 0.8 percentage points higher than the October forecasts. And then for next year, they forecast 4.4% growth, which is an increase of 0.2 percentage points against the previous forecast. So that's a decent improvement following a contraction of 3.3% last year. But these forecasts still do have a high level of uncertainty, and all it takes is a variant of the virus or slower vaccination rollouts to cause downgrades to that outlook. Having said that though, economies are beginning to adapt much better to the restrictions, although that's not always a good thing for workers, as it has sped up innovation in digitization and automation. There will also be divergences in the speed of the recovery in different countries, with multi-speed recoveries already underway. This is linked to the success of vaccine rollouts, differences in economic policy support, and structural factors such as a reliance on tourism, which is a sector that's likely to be one of the last to recover. So China already returned to pre-COVID levels of GDP last year, and the US is forecasted to reach that point this year, but many other countries will take much longer to recover. And in fact, this could become a problem, as it would create even wider gaps in living standards between emerging and advanced countries, even more than before the pandemic. And we've already seen the number of people being forced into poverty increase by 95 million last year. Although the medium-term losses in the global economy are expected to be less severe than the financial crisis, emerging markets may be hit harder this time around. For example, if advanced economies such as the US need to rapidly tighten monetary policy as the recovery gathers momentum, this could have spillover effects into emerging markets, particularly for those with high debt levels and high servicing costs. So although it's looking good that the global growth forecasts are higher, lingering effects could stick around for some time, even potentially causing persistent problems in some places. And that's not even to mention the accommodative monetary and fiscal policies that will eventually need to come to an end. But anyway, that's all for now. So we'll see you in the next video. Take care.